Huge announcement, guys. On March 1st, pro feedback will be available to everybody. I've only till now released it for our current Sync Academy and Sync Edge members because it's essentially a beta launch. We were trying something new. We definitely have had to course correct, change a few things, make sure that everybody's getting what they want to the best of our ability. And of course, that process is still continuing, but I do want to let you guys all know that it's certainly working, and we are definitely seeing with our members that have been there only for a couple of months now, significant improvements. Okay, so this is a poll that I put out on the platform just a week or two ago, and I asked them, have you noticed any significant improvement in your producing, mixing, or mastering skills since you've joined Pro Feedback? And the vast majority have said yes, they've already noticed significant improvements, okay? Some of them had some fairly minor improvements, and a few are saying that their tracks are about the same. But this is a really, really promising sign, and this is exactly what I was hoping would happen with the Pro Feedback service. I know that many of you guys have been feeling stuck, that you've been watching tutorials, you've been buying new plugins, you've been doing everything that you feel you need to, investing in yourself, but you still are either getting rejected by libraries, maybe even ignored, not even getting responses from them, or you are just still not submitting to libraries yet because you're still unsure, or maybe you're fairly sure that you're just not ready there, but you're not exactly sure what needs to change. You know that your music needs to get to a different, higher, more licensable level, but what are the specific things that can really help get you there? That is what Pro Feedback can absolutely do for you. And to see this kind of response and to see the kind of comments that we were getting about this service, that it's just been really, really powerful for our members. That's what makes me feel that we are really on to something. And I really want to invite you to join us on March 1st. So if you were paying attention a few months ago when I released it, I offered a massive discount to the first 100 members that joined. It was a 40% discount. I'm going to do something similar actually when we release it on March 1st. I'm going to release a 30% discount. So it's not exactly as big as the first one, but 30% is still a large discount from the monthly rate. And I'm going to offer that to the next 100 members that decide to join us starting on March 1st. So a couple things are going to happen on March 1st. Obviously, it's going to become available, but we are also going to do a live collective review with, I think most of the pros, maybe all of them will be able to join us. Hopefully their schedules can allow for it, where we are going to be reviewing some tracks live, probably 4 tracks, maybe 5 if we're feeling up to it, live here on my YouTube channel. So you guys can obviously get a feel and an idea of exactly the type of reviews and the type of notes that we give our members. And you basically get to see all of us kind of collaborating and sharing notes and sharing our thoughts. So that's going to be coming on March 1st. So obviously stay tuned for that. Also, if you've been following my YouTube channel, you've been seeing that I've been releasing a few of these one-off reviews where we all get together and review one track at a time. So I'm also releasing those to let you guys see exactly what kind of content is also inside of the platform here. And I wanted to actually just show you that here real quick, that once you are inside of our membership area, if you join us on March 1st, you can actually scroll all the way to the top. And what's really cool about this platform, sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on here. So you'll see when you log in is there's a featured section, and this is where all of our pros have their sort of availability for you to send a track to them for your monthly reviews as you're part of our community, okay? And when you click on any one of these, let's say you click on Hans's platform, his featured post right here, you can learn more about Hans, you can see more about him, you can check out his featured, his previous reviews that he's done, so you can definitely watch all the reviews that these members have done. And as you scroll down, you can actually see all the reviews that Hans has been posting recently, and there's a lot of music that Hans goes through. He's one of our popular pros here on the platform. So what's really cool about this is not only are you going to be able to get reviews on your tracks every single month, but you'll also get to watch countless hours, like hundreds and hundreds of hours of all these different really highly qualified pros and myself reviewing tons and tons of music. In fact, if you click on our courses here on the left side of the screen, once you're in here, you can see all of my previous reviews here on the Jesse's Review playlist. So the live monthly reviews where I review your tracks, those are all going to be posted here. But check out this one. So for the first 100 members that signed up, I was able to give them a review, and I was posting all of those review videos right here. So you get to see, and each one of these videos is 20, 30, sometimes 40 minutes long. These are all the reviews I did for the first 100 members that joined us. So you get to watch me just pick apart, and sometimes just really praise if the track is really well done. you get to see me really kind of work at giving you guys the best wisdom and insights that I have about how to make sure your tracks are licensable. So this is why this is such a valuable service. It's not just about getting your tracks reviewed. Of course, that's what most of you guys want, and that's a really valuable thing. But really, being able to watch all of this content and seeing everybody else's tracks getting reviewed, you get to learn so much from what they're doing right, and maybe some things that they need to improve upon, and you get to learn from their mistakes. So just imagine how much time you are saving. You're compressing the amount of time it would have taken you to learn all this stuff on your own, trial and error it all on yourself. And that's basically what I did at the beginning of my career. Is I didn't have anything like this. I was just basically putting stuff together, hoping that it worked, hoping I got placements. And if I got some placements, I would kind of try to study what I did right. But it took me years to finally figure this stuff out and how to get into the sort of the formula of creating licensable music. We can compress years of time into literally a few months for you with pro feedback. So that's what's so awesome about this really cool service. So I'm excited to have you guys join us. I'm really excited to see the sort of progress that our members are already making. And now that we've got it up and running, we've sort of made it through our beta launch, and it's been really successful. I know that we can now handle a larger number of people coming in, and our pros are ready. Like, they are 100% just really hungry and want to get your tracks from you and really want to hear what you're doing. And I will be this month, as we launch it basically in March, I will be releasing interviews with each one of our pros on my YouTube channel so that you guys can obviously get to know. And if you join us, you'll obviously get to see these videos earlier than what I release it on YouTube. But you guys really get to know who's reviewing your music. So there are, I know, other services online where you can pay to get your tracks reviewed. Sometimes, though, you don't even know who this reviewer is, who this screener is. You just don't even know. They might have a name, but you don't know what their credits are. You don't know if they're legit or not. You're going to know a lot about the people that are reviewing your music. Not only are you going to get to see, some in-depth interviews with them and learn about them, you can listen to their music, you can check out their websites, you can see their kind of placements that they've gotten. And you can also rest assured knowing that I have personally reached out to these pros. I've trained them. I've told them exactly how to give you guys feedback that's really actionable and really effective for you to make sure that you can actually take their notes and do something productive with them, okay? And they're not going to just sugarcoat stuff for you. They're not going to just tell you your tracks are awesome because they just want to keep getting you to submit tracks to them. They've all been very specifically instructed to be honest, to be kind. We're not going to be unnecessarily cruel or just try to be overly critical, but we are going to be honest about things that you might need to change or update or adjust in your production approach if you want to get your tracks accepted by a library. So if that kind of honesty, kind but honest feedback is something that you could find some value in, then I encourage you to consider joining us on March 1st. So stay tuned. We're going to do a really fun live stream that day. We're going to listen to some cool music, give some cool notes, and maybe answer any of your guys' questions if you'd like to as well. So please do make a note to join us on March 1st in the morning here on my YouTube channel. All right, guys, we'll talk soon.